Welcome back to the most interesting channel on YouTube. This is Mr. Numbers TV, and I am Mr. Numbers. So on today's episode, we have Mr. Nolan Xavier Wells, an 18-year-old teen who was found missing on July 4th, which is the birthday of America, 1776, off the coast of Mississippi, right? And this is a very interesting story. So now, a July 4th boat trip, an 18-year-old's death, and family search for answers in Deep South, right? So this is Nolan Wells. You see Lizzo on the chest, right? Nothing by accident. So you know Lizzo, she done sold out already. She done sold her soul already. So of course they got that on the chest, right? Now, a week ago, 18-year-old. Now you know they love the numbers 3, 6, and 9 over and over, because those numbers go into each other over and over and over and over and over, right? So a week ago, 18-year-old Nolan Xavier Wells took a boat trip with his friends to celebrate the 4th of July, the birthday of America, 1776. 3 months before that, May 1st, 1776, is the Beltane Festival, right? Or the Fire Festival, where, you know, they do effigies, right? They burn fire, giving offerings, I say, to the devil, right? So celebrate the 4th of July on an island off the Mississippi Gulf Coast, and he never came back. 2 days later, which is the 6th, right? They love the numbers 3, 6, and 9, right? So he died on the 4th and was found on the 6th. What happened, Wells' parents say, is a mystery, riddled with conflicting stories, implausible explanations, and missing details, right? So Wells' body was found early Monday along the shore of Horn Island, right? Why did they use Horn Island, right? Who has horns? The devil. The typical aesthetic of the devil is the red body with the horns in the tail, right? So I'm telling you, this has all to do with Satan. Who do we see here with his mother? Christine Wansley, the mother of Nolan Wells, is with Al Sharpton, one of the oldest puppets in the world, and the new puppet Benjamin Crump, right? Who they had you marching with? George Floyd, right? They had you out there marching like some dummies for George Floyd, and this is all scripted, right? Allegedly. So once you see any one of these people in the story, you know it's already fake. You already know it's fake, right? Or it's put together. Allegedly, right? Now, what is gematria, right? So gematria is an ancient system of numerology that assigns numerical values to letters, words, or phrases, primarily used in Jewish mysticism and the interpretation of Hebrew scriptures, right? So this is biblical. This is not no joke. This is not no game. This is dealing with the battle between the light and the darkness, God and the devil, good and evil, right? This is real, y'all. I'm just trying to show you, right? So they say the Jews is the ones that's running everything. Barack Obama mother is Jewish, right? She's a white. Barack Obama, the first black president, his mother is a white Jewish lady, right? And it operates on the belief that words sharing the same numerical sum possess a hidden spiritual connection. How gematria works: in Hebrew, there are no separate symbols for numbers. Letters of the alphabet double as numerals, right? So basically, every letter has a number, right? A is the first letter of the alphabet, B is the second, so forth and so on, right? Now, as far as him being found on Horn Island, why does that stand out to me? Because the typical aesthetic of the devil is with the horns, right? So devil horns can refer to the iconic rock and roll hand gesture or the popular costume accessory, right? So the hand gesture, known in Italy as the corna, the gesture is formed by extending the index and the pinky fingers while holding the middle and ring fingers down with the thumb. Heavy metal origins. Now, rock and roll music comes from the blues, which is black music, right? Which the slaves used to sing. Because the slaves were being treated so horribly, they were singing sad music, which the blues, you sad, you down, right? And from that came the birth of rock and roll, right? So heavy metal origins, popularized in the 1980s by Ronnie James Dio, it became a staple of rock and metal concerts. True meaning, ironically, it is an ancient protective sign used in Mediterranean cultures to ward off the evil eye, right? And bad luck. So originally, the devil horns was a positive thing, is what as most things are. It starts out good, and then it's taken to be used for evil. So originally, they saying that the devil horns was used to ward off the devil, but I'm saying now it is used to worship the devil, right? So you have Rihanna right here throwing up the we gonna run this town tonight. The devil gonna run the town, right? So she throwing up the devil horns. I don't know who that is, but we got Katy Perry not only wearing the devil horns at the award show, but she's throwing it up too. Now Katy Perry just I kissed a girl, but she just kissed a 14-year-old boy on stage. The boy trying to run away, and she's being investigated by the police and the FBI right now for for kissing underage children. Allegedly. There you go. There go Mr. the first black president whose mother is a white Jew throwing up the devil horns, right? Who he with? He with Sleepy. Right? You got a whole different picture of Rihanna throwing up the devil horns, right? Come on. There goes the typical aesthetic of the devil, right? This is why Nolan Wells was found off of Devil Horn Island, right? 666. All right, okay. You know about Jay-Z. You know about the all-seeing eye, Rockefeller, right? You know. Now here we go, Snoop Dogg. Throwing up the devil horns. He also got Skull and Bones, Yale University Skull and Bones, the Brotherhood of Death, right? On his chest. And then he got the all-seeing eye, which they said originally the devil horns was to ward off the evil eye, right, of Lucifer, right? You got Ozzy Osbourne, who used to bite off pigeons' heads and drink their blood on stage. You got Hillary Clinton. Do you see the devil horns? You see how they tried to make the M, make the two horns above? Let he who have eyes see, and let he who have ears hear. So you wouldn't notice that they used the M to make the devil horns on top of Hillary's head, right? She know about that. There go Trump with, I don't know if that's his daughter, but daughter throwing up the devil horns, right? Trump is not in the clear. Right? So there go Beyonce throwing up the 666 and at the award show, right? Who in the back of her? 10, shorty, she a 10. Right, so I just wanted to give you the gist that we got Uzi who said everybody who bought his album is going to hell. You going to hell with me. He got the cross, I don't know if that's the cross of Lorraine on the tongue, the Douce. You got the Douce on the tongue, right? No, he's sweet. Got the one eye, the goat. They go the goat. They go to the goat head with the one eye. Originally, it was used to ward off the one eye, but now it's used to celebrate. There go Pope Francis. They go to Pope. Throwing up the devil horns with another cardinal or bishop or whoever he is, right? Okay, so I'm just telling you, devil horns, right? Every celebrity they got. They go Fergie, Black Eyed Peas, worshiping the devil, right? Okay, so we understand why Nolan was found on Devil Island, right? Horn Island. So we got that. So we got Nolan Wells, an 18-year-old Mississippi athlete, was found dead on Devil Horn Island on July 6th. They love the numbers 3, 6, and 9 after disappearing during a July 4th, the Birth of America boating trip. While authorities initially suspect accidental drowning, that's just the play, that's just the motive, the official cause of death remains pending while awaiting toxicology results and a second independent autopsy. Wells, who played wide receiver for Southwest Mississippi Community College, went to Barrier Island off the Mississippi coast with a group of friends for the holiday outing. According to investigators, his friends left him, so they had a picture of him with 3. I'm not saying that this is racially charged, but they had him. He's black. They had him in the picture with 3 other white boys, and they know black people are sensitive to race, so all they got to do is make this a race issue, and y'all ready to burn down your whole community, like George Floyd, right? And according to investigators, his friends left without him, and he stated that he gonna stay behind. And 2 days later, they discovered his body. Blah 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 blah. Right? So Al Sharpton, who done sold out decades ago, is here. So my job, guys. I wasn't supposed to show you that yet. Okay, it's up there anyway. Whatever. My job, guys, is to simply show you where the age of Mr. Wells' death is cleverly hidden in the story like a riddle. So he died at 18 years old. He disappeared on July 4th, which is the birthday of America, but he was found dead on the 6th, right? Now, where do you guys think in this whole entire story about his life will you find the age of his death? Well, since it's up here already, I wanted to type it in, but I already have it up here. So, whatever, right? So when you type in all the letters and numbers in the birthday of America, which is July 4th, voila, like clockwork, you have the age of his death, which is 18. On July 4th, 18-year-old Xavier Nolan Wells was found dead on Devil Horn Island at 18 years old. That's solved. Hey, clap it up. I mean, not clap it up for the situation, which is a sad situation, but the fact that we solved this and we found the 18 cleverly hidden in the story like a riddle, like we always do. I've been doing this for, I'm gonna say 7 years, because I stopped for like a year now, but I'm picking back up. So I've done this for 7 years straight. I've done every celebrity, TikTok star, rapper, athlete. My cousin is a professional athlete, so my cousin is famous. I got a story about my cousin too. I don't know if I'm expose it, but yeah, man. So thank you guys. Thank you for tuning in. I hope this made sense. Just to show you that this is not by accident. Gematria is decoding the scriptures, decoding the Hebrew scriptures. This is biblical, right? Praise God. Praise to the Most High. I learned this from Zachary Hubbard, Gematria Effect News, Gematria Effect Sports on YouTube. And I just got so good with it that I found out the person I learned from doesn't even do it like this, right? But I did this for so long and got so good at it that I just found, like, oh, they're hiding the age of the death somewhere in the story like a riddle, and I'm able to just see it and find it, right? So if this made sense to you guys, then like, comment, share, subscribe, show your mommy, show your daddy, show everybody. I can't tell you who the actual body man, who the hitman is, but I can just show you why he passed at the age that they said he passed at, why it happened on Devil Horn Island, and Yeah, so I hope that this made sense. Stay tuned to the next episode, Mr. Numbers TV. I am your host, Mr. Numbers. Like, comment, subscribe, share, and peace out.